Hello, namaste, sat sri akal, adab to everyone. I, Sakshi, back again with PT 365. We were discussing issues related to constitution. Today we'll see the fourth subtopic, that is Uniform Civil Code. Why the Uniform Civil Code was in news? Because recently the Ministry of Law and Justice said, in response to a PIL which was filed in 2019, that the implementation of Uniform Civil Code is a matter of public policy, and that no direction in this regard can be issued by the court. एक PIL filed हुई थी Supreme Court में in 2019 to implement UCC, that is Uniform Civil Code, and the Ministry of Law and Justice recently responded to it saying कि UCC एक पब्लिक पॉलिसी का मैटर है जिसमें कोर्ट कोई डायरेक्शन नहीं दे सकती. Let's see about the UCC. It provides for one law for the entire country, that is one country, one law, and which will be applicable to all religious communities in their personal matters such as marriage, divorce, inheritance, adoption, etc. In our constitution, Article 44 under Part 4, that is DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy, it lays down that the state shall endeavor to secure a UCC for the citizens throughout the territory of India. The state as in India, country, state shall endeavor to secure a UCC for the citizens throughout the territory of India. It says that there should be one law for the entire nation. The status of uniform civil codes in India now is Indian laws do follow a uniform code in most civil matters. It is written that most, not every civil matter, such as Indian Contract Act 1982, Civil Procedure Code, Transfer of Property Act 1882, Partnership Act 1932, Evidence Act 1872 and 83. States, however, have made hundreds of amendments in certain matters. Therefore, there is diversity under this secular civil laws. States ने hundreds of amendments किए हैं in such matters. इसीलिए there is diversity. Different laws are there in the secular civil laws. Recently, several states refused to be governed by the Uniform Motor Vehicle Act 2019. 2019 में मोटर व्हीकल्स के लिए एक यूनिफॉर्म एक्ट आया है, यूनिफॉर्म मोटर व्हीकल्स एक्ट, बट कुछ स्टेट्स ने उसको रिफ्यूज किया है. तो यूनिफॉर्मिटी कहाँ से आएगी? अगर सारे स्टेट्स इम्प्लाई करेंगे उसे तभी यूनिफॉर्मिटी आएगी. अब तक गोवा is the only Indian state to have a UCC in the form of common family law. UCC का बैकग्राउंड देखते हैं. प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा में, when it was the colonial era, Lex Loki report of October 1840 वो स्ट्रेस करता है यूनिफॉर्मिटी का इम्पोर्टेंस एंड नेसेसिटी in the codification of Indian law, which were relating to crime, evidence, and contract. But it is also recommended that personal laws of Hindus and Muslims should be kept outside such codification. Second, Queen's 1859 में जब Queen's का proclamation आया था 1859 में, after 1858 revolt, उन्होंने प्रॉमिस किया था that there won't be any interference in religious matter, absolute non-interference. B.N. Rao committee was formed to codify Hindu law in 1941. There was separate law for Hindus. And after post independence, the Hindu Code Bill was presented and it was drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to reform Hindu laws which legalized divorce, opposed polygamy, and give rights of inheritance to daughters. पहले daughters को rights of inheritance नहीं था, but after the Hindu laws, it legalized inheritance as well and opposed polygamy, that is multiple wife to a single man, multiple marriages. It opposed and it legalized the divorce. Secondly, the Hindu Succession Act 1956 to amend and codify the law relating to interstate or unwilled succession among Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs. But there were separate personal laws for Muslims, Christians, and Parsis. Landmark court cases देखते हैं related to uniformity. There were several judgments like Shah Bano in 1985. Shah Bano case was about triple talaq. In Muslim law, in Muslim marriages, when they have to divorce, they says 3 times talaq, 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 that I talaq this, I talaq thee, and their divorce happens. But this in this case, Supreme Court gave judgment with in favor of Shah Bano. The second case, Sarla Muddil case in 1995, Daniel Latifi case, and that in all these cases, the court ordered uniformity and said that the government should move towards a uniform civil code. We'll see that the wordings of Article 44 in Part 4 of the Constitution, that the state shall endeavor to secure the citizen a uniform civil code throughout the territory of India. But Article 37 जो है, itself makes clear that the directive principle shall not be enforceable by any court. Directive principles enforceable नहीं होगा by any court. It contradicts Article 44. Article 44 कहता है कि यूनिफॉर्मिटी होनी चाहिए, और which is under Part 4, that is DPSP, और Article 37 कहता है कि DPSP ये enforceable नहीं होगा कोर्ट पे. There are fundamental in the governance of the country. That is UCC are the fundamental in governance of the country. This shows that although our constitution itself believes that a uniform civil code should be implemented in some manner, it does not make this implementation mandatory. हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बिलीव करता है कि यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड इंप्लीमेंट होना चाहिए किसी मैनर में, बट वो उसे मैंडेटरी नहीं करता, उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ही मैंडेटरी नहीं करता. Let's see few arguments in favor of uniform civil code. Some says it will integrate India, that is it will help in bringing every Indian despite his caste, religion or tribe under one national civil code of conduct. कुछ कहते हैं that it will help in reducing vote bank politics. A uniform civil code will also help in reducing vote bank politics that most political parties indulge in during every election. Or some says personal laws are a loophole, that by allowing personal laws we have constituted an alternate judicial system that still operates on thousands of years old values. A uniform civil code would change that. Some says it is a sign of modern progressive nation. UCC is a sign of modern progressive nation which will help the society move forward and take India towards its goal of becoming a developed nation. We are rightly a developing nation. More rights will be given to the women when UCC will be implemented. It will improve the condition of women in India. All Indians should be treated same. All the laws related to marriage, inheritance, family, land, etc. should be equal for all Indians. It promotes real secularism. A uniform civil code doesn't mean it will limit the freedom of people to follow their religion. It just means that every person will be treated the same. Many provisions of personal laws violate human rights. Article 25 and 26 guarantees freedom of religion, and UCC is not opposed to secularism. The codification and unification of the variegated personal laws will produce a more coherent system of laws. This will reduce the existing confusion and enable easier and more efficient administration of laws by the judiciary. Some says that the change has been law of nature, so a minority of people should not be allowed to pick and choose the laws they want to be administered under. And these personal laws were formulated in specific spatio-temporal contexts and should not stand still in a changed time and context. टाइम चेंज हो रहा है और कॉन्टेक्स्ट चेंज हो रहा है, उस हिसाब से वही लॉज नहीं रहने चाहिए जस्ट बिकॉज द माइनॉरिटी ऑफ पीपल वांट्स इट. There should be a uniformity in law, that is one country, one law. Thank you all for today. We'll see in the next video. Have a good day. Study more. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Bye.